Hey, and welcome to my vlog. I was going to call it a blog, but my girlfriend informed me that it is vlog and I am getting old. I will be sharing my various assorted views, opinions, and cynical outlooks on life. Shit in my eye. Oh, great. First video and I already got shit in my eye. So I think it'd be a good step to introduce who I am, my background, and just a little about myself, so then you feel some kind of connection. I'm a music producer. I've been producing music now for quite a while. I've been in 2 bands before that. Punk bands, so I don't even know if that counts as a band. Screaming. But I've been producing music for quite some time. I just actually had a falling out with my last band. For about 9 years, I was anonymous. We wore masks. We portrayed ourselves as aliens, which was a fun practice because it was kind of, there was a whole big viewpoint behind it, actually. We just believed in the expression of self and not needing to innately be anybody or be attached to any form of ego to achieve something, or at least try to. You know, we tried. We didn't actually really, yeah, it's depressing. So then I went off and I started making my own music. Was given my name by a friend of mine, close friend of mine. He called me Numbra. Penumbra, I just removed the P. Numbra. Well, because a lot of my music is kind of dark and cynical, as is my nature. As you will come to find as you sift through likely a large portion of my vlogs, which are going to be basically journals. You know, I'm not really expecting anybody to watch them or agree. Without sounding like an asshole, I just don't give a shit. It's mostly just for my own viewing, to kind of remind myself later on down the road, hey, well, I thought that. Well, now I disagree. And I was being a dickhead then, you know, whatever. I think it's a good practice. That's my background. I think going any farther than that would be a exercise in stupidity. Face it, that's gonna bore the shit off your ass. So I guess we should move into maybe the first topic of personal debate or personal reflection. What would you call it when you're talking to a camera? Because there's like no one there responding. Narcissism. The first topic that it's been kind of a prominent feature in my mind lately is relationships. Not just like relationships, like, oh, an umbrella topic. I mean, in itself, there's a lot of facets to it, and each one of them pisses me off in a different way. Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. The one element to relationships, it seems today, that seems to be increasing, and a negative element, trust me, negative element is novelty. It seems in relationships today, novelty is running out sooner and sooner. So like everything's a really transient experience. You know, you have a lot of young people who are like, oh my God, you hear last week Stacy was like dating Steven, and Steven totally fucked like Sally, and Sally, it was like, oh, slut Stacy, and Stacy dated Alan, and Stacy and Alan. You know, I wish a lot of that was made up, but you know, honestly, if you listen to young people these days, that's it. That's their conversation. So relationships in themselves have become a transient experience. People no longer look at them like something to hold on to, right? Like the old school is like, I like this person, you know, this is an awesome relationship. I am really happy in this relationship and I want to maintain it, right? So you guys have an argument. Fix it. Have you actually heard of people breaking up over a difference in music taste? What the fuck? I like Enrique Iglesias and I'm sorry, if you're not into me being your hero, baby, we can't be together. Sorry. Fuck you. And in the end, I mean, it's just one example of how these things are viewed. I mean, people look at relationships as just kind of like a way to catch that Pokemon, you know? Pokemon being pussy or dick, right? They're trying to collect, I catch them all, right? Oh, I fucked him, fucked her, Wild Night. Fuck them on. Yeah, fuck them on. That's an adaptation of Pokemon. Fucking man! And so how can you really ever appreciate any relationship you get into if you just constantly view them as a act of bragging or collection? A notch in the belt, notch in the bedstand, notch in your flesh. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, collecting sexual partners. So this kind of behavior in itself has actually diminished the value of any relationship you have. I mean, how can you expect to have loyal, dependable, all-around healthy friendships if you can't even value the most precious facet of your life, being relationships with other people? Like, you know, relationships, dating, you know, guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, washing machine. It's a wild night. But, you know, so these things in themselves just kind of, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They fucking piss me off. Like, I honestly am getting sick and fucking tired of hearing my friends or my friends' friends looking at my Facebook feed. By the way, Facebook, tool of the devil. Seeing all my friends talking about never trust another guy. First of all, you think that just because you had one relationship or two bad relationships, that the rest of the guys out there are to blame. They're bad. Maybe, just maybe, they're going bad because the type of guy you go for is the fucking problem. Hey girl, what's up? Flexing riding a skateboard, yeah, really fucking impressive. But I'm sorry, but if you expect them to hold up a conversation, be stimulating, fuck off. Right? All they're sporting is a six-pack and a bad attitude. Of course, a lot of them have gotten really good at hiding the bad attitude until they, you know, get into the funny business downstairs, and after that, it's like, ah! I digress. Point of the matter is, a lot of relationships out there are founded upon misguided beliefs, and also one of the main killers of relationships, and I know this from my own personal experience because I am a fucking fuck, carrying baggage from old relationships into the new one. I mean, it's understandable to approach a relationship with excess baggage from the first relationship, especially if they were like really bad relationships. But in the end, if you cling on to those too hard and you treat that person like you almost punish them for what the other person used to do, you're gonna break that relationship. But to those people out there who are constantly having the same problem in every relationship, I think it's about time to stop looking at the opposite gender because you can't really generalize that. But what you can generalize is your behavior and your preferences that's bringing this about in your life. You're dating the same kind of person, they're gonna, there's a high chance they're gonna probably have the same quirks and issues that caused the last relationship to implode on its own asshole. So really, you can't just go after one muscle-bound fuckhead who's an asshole under the surface after you blow him at a party the first day you met him, and then be surprised that he's an asshole like the last one who fit the same modus operandi. I don't know why I said that weird. It's kind of cool, actually. Modus operandi. Modus operandi. Maybe make a song about that. I think the key fix to most things like this is to maybe try to venture out of what you've been doing. Makes sense. Just try it. Just try it. Might work out. The worst thing can happen, it's another asshole. And then maybe you can start generalizing the other gender. At least you have some kind of reason because you ventured out. If you don't, I'm sorry. Stop fucking complaining. You deserve to be hurt. Sorry. That's how it is. I mean, it's law of the jungle. You have to learn pretty fucking fast to survive, right? The first experience. Well, that flour made me have a stomachache. Maybe I shouldn't eat a pound of it because that might kill me. For some reason, it seems the human race has actually lost this capability, which is sad. I mean, so what if we can speak? Fundamentally, we lack the basic function of survival. So if we have to dodge like winds all the time, after a while we start getting pretty smart, right? Like, oh shit, like I want to live, oh, I might die every second, oh shit, there's a car coming at me. Anyway, I digress heavily. I have a problem with that. Anyway, the point is that relationships today are destined to fail. Generally. Most young people's relationships are destined to fail. You know you're in trouble when you are actually sacrificing yourself, sacrificing your self-respect, your self-image, whatever. You're sacrificing yourself for the other person when they give nothing. When that happens, you're in a bad fucking relationship. Don't even tell yourself, oh, they're having a bad day, or, they mean well. Fuck you. You're a moron. Get the fuck out. It is just, it is the dumbest thing ever. And what you do is you go to your friends and bitch about how shitty your relationship is to release the valve a little bit, and then go right back into it and build it up again. And I'm sorry, that's not healthy. If you're in a relationship that's constantly causing you to relieve the pressure just so you don't fucking kill somebody, it's a sign it's a bad one. Using the word love and not really grasping what that means, right? Love. It's boundless. It's limitless. It is something that is precious. You claim you love someone, that means, well, there's an infinite reserve of what you have. Love overcomes everything. That's what they say. Love can move mountains. Celine Dion. Love can move mountains. Love can do anything. If you love somebody, why'd you break up with them because they ate your mac and cheese that you're trying to save for the next day? Doesn't really sound like love to me. Sounds like indigestion that they actually, they took a bullet for you, so. Using the word love in a relationship where you don't really feel any love, and hell, you don't really even understand love, is like saying you're an astrophysicist because you threw an egg at a brick wall. It's clear you don't understand it, but you're using a big word, so that's impressive. Anyway, it's really hard to compress all this together. It's the first time I've done something like this, so I think I might wrap it up there, but you can kind of get a grasp of what my opinions are like, and hopefully I'll get better at this, more coherent, and maybe they might be remotely entertaining for you. If not, whatever. Like I said, journal. Ha, fun. I need to water my plant.